Hello and welcome to Mission 82, my camera hack series where we look at weird behind the scenes stuff and cutscenes. Yes, only 2 months since the last installment. This series really has no right to have taken this long. I honestly can't believe it's still going, and I'm the one who makes it, so Lord knows how you guys feel. Anyway, today is the famous Freefall mission. This is the moment we've really been waiting 8 years for. Who cares about finishing the game when we have this crazy mission? It is of course very well known for being a massive pain, but as I said last episode, that's a reputation I simply do not understand. I mean, I could understand the Zero stuff, maybe even Flight School, but this? Come on. Yes, that's right, this is another episode where I'll rub my awesomeness in your face. Feel free to skip it. For now, let's prepare to meet Salvatore, who has taken over out of nowhere and very conveniently just so happens to meet Maria right now, an obviously not important character who he somehow convinces to go back to Liberty City with him. Probably involves lots of money. Oh yeah, and he's had Maka and Kent Paul. I don't think anyone would be too opposed to him just keeping them there the whole time. Really, he doesn't seem that bad. Ken and Maka annoy me anyway, so he's just covering it all for me. Anyway, let's finally get this damn mission started.
Top fucking buzz this! I'm peaking on the blood pressure alone!
Yeah, terrific.
Well. What do we got here?
Here's your sandwich.
Oh my god, she's a sorceress killer.
Thing?
I don't usually do this kind of shit, you know.
I like this girl. What's your name, kid?
Maria. And the service is not included.
Hey, the woman, you fat fuck!
You heard the bird.
Come on. Are you kidding me? See you later, guys.
And who's this asshole?
The name's Carl Johnson, sir. Before working with Mr. Rosenberg here, I had the pleasure of doing business with your son, Joey, back in Liberty City.
You know my Joey? I like that. So, kid, what can I do for you?
Well, Ken, vouch for me, I'm a straight killer.
Oh, one-man fucking army. A real dependable. Total fucking maniac, too.
You know the Forellis are sending over a crew to hit me. Their flight gets in soon. Traveling as a string quartet. I was gonna send some of the boys over as a little welcoming committee. But, maybe you can take care of it.
Thank you, sir. I guarantee you, you won't regret this.
Maybe I should go
You stay where you are, Rosenberg. I don't want you getting yourself lost.
What? Why aren't these 2 dead? And now it's the time where I try to make sense of all that nonsense. These cutscenes seem to get crazier every episode, so I'm not sure how long I'll be able to continue doing that, but anyway, let's get through this before I waste any more time. I'm not too sure why I shot her, by the way. I guess I just thought it's what she would have wanted based on what she just said. But yeah, anyway, first thing about the cutscenes is that they placed a massive replica of the front of the Caligula's casino exterior just outside the office interior solely for the scene of Kent Paul and Maka hanging. Honestly, it must be more terrifying to be hung over a seemingly endless black void rather than just a vibrant Las Venturas city, so it is perhaps worse for them. Just wanted to give you a chance to admire that awesome stunt there. It's rare that anything I do ever looks impressive after all. Anyway, what else? There was Maria the sorceress who just floated a sandwich onto the table rather than placing it normally. She should probably be more cautious about who sees her powers before someone like me tries to burn her at the stake. There was also the door which just opened and closed by itself all the time. I'm pretty sure there was a guy at the door at some point, maybe Salvatore just installed an automatic sensor or something. I could see him doing that. Plus I'm pretty sure the guy who used to work the door is now the guy standing next to him who's there to pay people. Seriously, does he actually do anything else? Oh, and of course, here's something even more inevitable. The part where I ask, why the hell is CJ doing this crazy jump between planes? Not only is it completely stupid and entirely physically impossible, but there's no reason to do it. Just wait for them to land. I mean, good lord, it's not like Salvatore is going to kick the bucket the moment the wheels touch down. Plus he's even protected by Caligula security. But you know, I guess at this point in the game, all missions must be unnecessarily over the top and action-packed, so we can throw sense out the window. Although I'm pretty sure it went out the window a long time ago. Was it when gangbanger CJ broke into a highly protected military facility and stole a top-secret project with no repercussions? Or was it when Jizzy randomly let CJ work for him, instantly allowing him to do all of the most important jobs with no questions asked? Or maybe when Big Smoke and Tenpenny had a random meeting where they rolled out Green Saber for literally no reason other than surprise reveal. You know what's even more unbelievable than all that though? That I was allowed to take this plane without doing any paperwork. Just because I have a pilot's license doesn't give me free reign over the whole airport. Anyway, there was something about that last cutscene that I didn't mention. For the first time I actually had to show multiple perspectives at once when Ken got up off the couch and almost killed Ken Paul and Maka. who, by the way, should be dead now since those ropes are clearly not tied to them anymore, but maybe that's their secret weapon of survival against Salvatore. Ken's perspective was definitely the strangest though. He gets up, it slides back since the ropes would obviously pull it back without his weight, but then it moves back forward, and then he sits down on it again, but then it moves back, and it's quite confusing. But Salvatore was actually pointing at Ken in that moment, so I choose to believe that he was controlling the couch with his mind. At this point he may as well have been. Wouldn't make this game much more nonsensical than it already is. Man, without much to bash this game in this series, people will think I hate it if they didn't watch any of the other series. No game is perfect though, and this game definitely has plenty of plot holes poked fun at, but perhaps that's what makes it so lovable. But yeah, pretty simple, just turn around the moment the other plane becomes visible. That makes it very easy, because it easily puts you almost right where the corona is. I don't know how people don't figure out such an easy trick, perhaps I'm just more awesome than I give myself credit for. Beat the Freefall mission with this simple trick. I should call this video that. There's no way this thing would be able to keep up with this bloody private jet though, seriously, not in a million years. The speed of the Shame or the Dodo or something is altered in this mission, clearly, to make it possible. May I say don't try this at home, because oh my god that literally made no sense! I'm surprised that the vehicle's actually moving in this cutscene though. Normally with things like this they just try to fake movement, because it can be difficult to sync up those animations otherwise, but apparently Rockstar did a great job with this one, apart from the whole it's not making sense thing. It surely isn't even possible to open that door and fly, right? And also that placed him in the opposite side of the plane. I should just give up, shouldn't I? Also, what the hell is this? This literally never happens at any other point in the game. Where did this come from? What's the point? I mean, if you're gonna do it, at least make it a feature in normal gameplay or something. This does not add anything to this mission. You're just trying to make this mission gimmicky, aren't you? This might be the silliest mission I've ever seen. Well, I can appreciate the detail in this interior though. I like that you can shoot off headrests and shoot out lights. Those are nice touches at least. If only there was an option to shoot out the window so that the plane would depressurize and kill us all. I don't know what's happening here. I tried to see what would happen if I stayed in camera hack while shooting at him, but it clearly has not worked out. At all. Also, the cockpit was right behind me. Why didn't the pilot sneak out when he heard the commotion initially and surprise me? Well, actually, I guess he couldn't have known that. He'd just think the other guys were dealing with me. I guess that's fair. Although the fact that he's not taking cover here is still not smart. Actually, no. What am I saying? Carl didn't take cover either, so he's stupid too. Also, this is a scheduled flight, right? Again, they won't just let random people land at these airports. This pilot is probably communicating with air traffic control at the airport. Are they going to realise the pilot's voice is different? Or search the plane and see the dead bodies? But you know what, they literally don't even talk to CJ again at all. Again, I guess they just let whoever land at the airport, who cares, right? It's in St. Mark's Bistro, he's doing flight CJ101, which is a massive coincidence, may I add. Anyway, what I'm saying is, this mission is a whole load of bollocks, and whoever greenlit it should be fired. Also, I'm sure you'll also be pleased to know that the mission fails if you destroy this plane, even though you've already accomplished the task. And obviously the air traffic controllers don't care, so you can't tell me they get suspicious or something. But yeah, just another thing to add to the list of reasons why this mission should never have happened. Also, I have legitimately not shut up at all since the cutscene finished. I'm sure it's not bad with the voice version, but how do the people watching the text edition manage reading non-stop all video? I'm surprised anyone even watches that one. It must be a chore, mustn't it? But you know, I want to keep making that version if there weren't at least some people interested in it, so maybe it's just their way of fitting in a bit of reading every now and then so they can tell people they read and sound intelligent. Even though stuff is probably rotting people's brains by the word. That's why I speak so much. I'm actively trying to destroy your brain. Like, I could have ended this whole tangent 2 sentences ago, but I'm still talking so that your brain delves further into madness. Your IQ is rapidly dwindling as we speak. All those people who complain about the amount of text, they're the smart ones. Anyway, should I discuss the mission? Probably not. I mean, it was all nonsense. I'd have been better off just not talking about it at all. I mean, it's like a Fast and Furious or Transformers movie or something like that. It's cool until you try to make sense of what's going on. No offense to other people who like those, by the way. I never said they didn't look cool after all. Go Michael Bay. Anyway, I'd best start my outro, so thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave feedback in the comments if possible to help me improve. They'll just be stop talking so much. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter if you like, for updates and previews for upcoming videos. Yeah, that was a bit of an over-optimistic landing attempt. I should just stop trying to look cool. It would have been a disaster had I died. Well, hopefully no one notices I managed a big smoking private jet sitting outside. Move along, officers. Nothing to see here. Especially not the dead bodies beside it. Oh my god, why am I still getting this bloody phone call? I swear I've answered it like 4 times now, once in challenges as well, all because I needed it for that duplication glitch. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure it's worth it. I think it would screw up the timeline too much if I just killed her when I go to Liberty City the same as Bistro too. Anyway, next time is Mission 83, Misappropriation, which is pretty short and easy, so that one hopefully should have come out soon too if we're lucky. We got a bit of a preview of that cutscene, that challenges episode, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure it's not that exciting, so I guess what I'm saying is, don't get your hopes up. Maybe just don't even watch the next one. You probably won't miss much. Also, CJ just bumped into his mother there, and it was about to be a super happy, dramatic reunion, but then she called him a thug, so there goes that. We never have seen or heard his mother. She might have been an awful person for all we know. I mean, Sweet says in that one mission that she made him rob people for bread, so she probably was just some mastermind criminal. The kids wouldn't have grown up to be hooligans otherwise. Well, a bit worse than just hooligans, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and I bought this house, so that I'm close to the next mission, and so I can flaunt my immense wealth. But yeah, I don't know why this video's still going. It should have ended like ages ago. So how about we do that then, since I'm out of things to ramble about. Go on then, CJ.
Goodbye.
Holy fuck! I have dropped my phone!
Stop cursing around me. You know I'm sensitive. You fuck.
I think it would screw up the timeline too much if I just took her when I... what?